Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we have, hey yo man, we got you can hear my smile, right? You can hear my smile because I'm thinking about the chair. We got Ice Cube speaking on being banned from Oprah and The View, man. We got Eminem coming for Melly Mel over some disrespect. We got Kim Kardashian on murda. She got an update about that, man. Busta Rhymes opening up about his weight loss journey, man. Plies and Plies. Again, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source Show. If this is your first time to the channel, man, be sure to hit that like button if you feel any part of the content. We definitely appreciate that. That notification bell's waiting for your tap. So go on and give it a tap, and that subscribe button's waiting for your subscription, man. So go on and touch that. Yo, I know you. I know. I'm sure you heard about what went down in Montgomery, Alabama over the weekend, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, look, since I have a bit of a platform, let me just throw this out here, okay? Let me just throw this out here. Times have changed, all right? Times have changed, and a lot of blacks, look, I'm just going to say it, a lot of black people have PTSD. You understand what I'm saying, man? A lot of black folks are super sensitive still about not only what happened to our ancestors, but what continues to happen systematically to this day. We're still affected when we're trying to buy homes, man. If we walk down the street, eating a bag of chips, property value goes down immediately. You know what I mean? So there's clearly a thing. You know what I'm saying? We're shocked. Look, we're still shocked that the police at the insurrection were baffled. You know what I mean? In a way that they were not baffled when dealing with black people. Listen. Oh, this is all I got to say. Never forget the chair. Never forget the chair. You see what I'm saying? Look, some of y'all know what I'm talking about. But for those of y'all that don't know, and this story is about Plies, so Source, you might as well have videos of Plies, because Plies is about who I'm talking about. Just in case you don't know, a riverboat was trying to pull into a dock, but a smaller boat was blocking that riverboat's path, okay? A black security guard tried to settle the matter, but he got jumped by a group of white people for doing his job. That's what he got jumped for, okay? When he started getting jumped, black people started spitting out of all kinds of places. They were coming out of portals. You see what I'm saying? A black man jumped into the water to help his fellow, you know what I'm saying? Neighbor, okay? Look, then a bunch of black people just came out of everywhere. We was coming out of trees, coming out of sewers, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Coming off the boat, hopping out the boat to help them thugs realize it's unfair to jump this black man for doing his job, okay? And the chair, oh my gosh, the chair. Listen, never forget the chair. Those of y'all, let us never forget the chair, okay? The artist Plies, he posted this video. Take a look at what the artist Plies posted.
Bitch, I wish I was in Alabama tonight, bitch. Bitch, I wish I was in Alabama tonight, bitch. Bitch, I wish I was in Alabama tonight. Yeah, the boy caught y'all fuck ass tonight. Y'all thought y'all gonna get out of the bitch. The boy will get it, y'all fuck ass. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, who that nigga was sweating? That nigga was motherfucking sweating. That nigga was they gave it to y'all fuck ass tonight. Bitch, I'm like, yeah. The boys ain't bullshitting Alabama. They ain't bullshitting Alabama. Y'all would thought thinking they bullshitting Alabama. Y'all thought shit was sweet. Y'all thought it was sweet. Bitch, I wish I was you. Bitch, I wish I was you. They caught y'all fuck ass tonight. They caught y'all fuck ass tonight.
Yeah, Never forget the chair. Never forget the chair. Look, listen. He said that boy was swimming. He talking about Aquaman. Aquaman. You know what I'm saying? He talking about Aquaman. And the security guard, he did the Bobby Shmurda hat toss before the whole thing before they got down to it. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. Listen, it's a new day. It's a new day. Source, I'm gonna send you some pics that you can add to this whole story. Nothing but absolute sheer insanity. I got people sending me pictures like crazy. You couldn't imagine, man. You couldn't imagine. Okay, where can I go from here? Okay, I'm sorry. Because I'm looking at the pictures. I'm going to send you all the pictures that I'm looking at. Matter of fact, let me read to you some what I got here. Let me just get the name off of here so folks don't know that. Okay. One picture that I'm sending you, right, shows First picture is somebody saying, I'm on my way to Cracker Barrel to celebrate August 5th. But look at his shirt. Look at his shirt. Ain't it a classic shirt? Oh, here come the rain. Incredible. Somebody else said, when I tell you the internet has no chill, they showed a picture of Harriet Tubman, all teeth. That's what I'm talking about. Another picture shows somebody saying, come see me. I'll hit you with a nice deal. And what is he selling you? Chairs. Because you know what it is. Somebody else put a do-rag on the chair with the shoes on. Man, we can't make this up. Angela Agnew said something along the lines of the fact that they done crash Aquaman's Cash App. They done crashed his Cash App. You know what I'm saying? You're like, who's Aquaman? Okay, hopefully I got a picture of Aquaman. He's the first black man in history to ever swim to a fight. This man jumped in the water when he saw a black man getting jumped. He jumped in the water and took care of business. And lastly, let me show you these last pictures right here. We got ninjas spawning out of the portals, right? To defend the black dude. Okay. We got a picture of somebody getting knocked through his Crocs. Can you believe this? I can't believe this. What else do we have over here? White Alabama boaters F around and jumped a black man. They promptly found out. No, I can't post this one. All right, look. Lastly. Somebody posted, how y'all feeling today? And they showed a picture of Celie. And you see the chair, you see the man with the chair. It's hard to see because Celie's there looking, but she's smiling, she's all teeth. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful stuff right here. Okay, next story. Let me jump to the next story. Look, I felt so bad at how good I felt watching that. Because you ain't supposed to jump people like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all try to jump this man for doing his job. He's just trying to do his job. Y'all want to jump him. And then all the brothers came out. Listen, the lyrical titan, just for future reference, we shouldn't fight, but I do believe in defending people. I do 100% believe in defending people. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I believe violence is necessary to defend people. Yeah, okay? Now, I'm not saying go out and start a fight, but I'm saying definitely defend your loved ones and defend your neighbor if you have to. The lyrical titan Busta Rhymes has decided to open up concerning his 100-pound weight loss. It was stated, let me see what it was stated. It was stated, he revealed that in 2019, he was in the worst health of his life. He was at 340 pounds, okay? His weight at the time led to multiple health problems, including polyps on his vocal cords, which blocked 90% of his air passages and caused severe sleep apnea, all right? Most of his weight gain happened during a pandemic, like everybody else. And Busta says that was mainly because he never properly dealt with the passing of his father in 2014, all right? He says that during that time, he drowned himself in work and just kept drinking, smoking, and eating poorly. A few separate incidents are what led to Busta making a change to live a healthier lifestyle. And he recalled a time when he had difficulty breathing while he was trying to have an intimate moment with his ex. You're like, oh boy, don't tell me you're going to read this. I got to. Listen, he said, I was trying to inhale and it felt like it wasn't working. Wait, what wasn't working? I felt like I was having an asthma attack, but I don't have asthma. Busta Rhymes said that he was butt-ass naked in the living room trying to calm himself down, and once he returned, the girl that he was with told him, yo, this is not who I fell in love with. You gotta lose this weight. She looked at his belly. She said, you gotta lose this weight. I need you to get back to who I fell in love with. Listen. I'm naked trying to breathe, and this is the best you can come up with. This is not who I fell in love with. I'm butt naked in the living room with white socks on, with red stripes on the socks. I can't breathe, and shorty looking at my stomach talking about, oh, you gotta lose this weight. I need you to get back to who I fell in love. Look, I heard somebody by the name of Ellie Creole say, imagine doing the nasty and then wake up at a Tupac concert, front row. Can you, like, why, right? Why can nobody take anything seriously? Look. I said, that's cold though. You know what I'm saying? You like, that was a bit of an overshare from Busta, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Can you imagine a convo after, can you imagine Shorty's convo with the police? Would the police be like, ma'am, what happened? How'd he die? And she'd be like, on top of me. You like, can we get to the next story, celeb? My bad. Listen, Kim Kardashian has provided an update on the Corey Miller case. Now, in case you don't know, Corey Miller is Master P's sibling. He's been locked up for more than 20 years. He goes by a different rap name, but I don't really want to get into what his rap name is. You know what I'm saying? You can look it up for yourself. I don't even want to say it, all right? You say he ain't did a crime, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, she posted this. This is what Kim posted. She posted, I wanted to shed some light on a case that I've been working on for years. Corey Miller has spent 21 years in prison for a crime he ain't committed, and his conviction is based entirely on the testimony of two men whom the state dragged to trial just on material witness warrants. Those men have now sworn that their prior testimony was untrue. There is no remaining evidence that even suggests that Corey Miller is any more culpable than the hundreds of patrons who were at the Platinum Club on January 12, 2002, when Stephen Thomas was tragically shot. Rather than search for the real perpetrator of the crime, the local sheriff's office zeroed in on proving a case against Mr. Miller. The lead detective harassed multiple witnesses and mishandled the case to such a degree that the trial court had no choice but to grant Mr. Miller a new trial after he was convicted in 2003. In 2009, 4 months before Mr. Miller's second trial, his attorney attempted to withdraw and complain that he had not been paid in years. The new judge refused to allow counsel to withdraw, and Mr. Miller stood trial for a second time with an attorney who made no effort to call favorable witnesses to testify. The state's case was minimal, limited to the now recanted testimony of Darnell and Kenneth Jordan. And rather than call the 5 defense witnesses who testified at the first trial that Mr. Miller was not the shooter, trial counsel played the audio of their testimony for the jury. You like, go ahead, Celeb, with your reading. I know. It also says, even with the lack of a vigorous defense, the jury recognized obvious issues with the state's case and deliberated for over 24 hours. After being sequestered overnight, the jury attempted to return to a 10-2 verdict, with one juror stating she was only voting guilty under duress. You hear this reading? You hear me reading? The court returned the jury to deliberations, and the juror changed her vote from guilty under duress to guilty. The same juror spoke to the local newspaper the day after the verdict and confirmed that she did not believe the state proved Mr. Miller was guilty, but voted guilty to end deliberations. Now, Mr. Miller was convicted by a 10-2 verdict, which the Supreme Court has since held violates the Sixth Amendment right to a trial by jury while not applying retroactively. Can you read like this? I don't think you can. I'm going to finish this off because I'm feeling good about myself. Louisiana recently enacted a new law that provides innocent people with the ability to raise a post-conviction claim of factual innocence. Mr. Miller has raised such a claim and, like all of his prior post-conviction filings, has been denied relief without even so much as an evidentiary hearing. You know what I'm saying? In light of the fact that the only witnesses have completely recanted their testimony, there is absolutely no remaining evidence against Mr. Miller. Translation, let the man go. Corey Miller deserves a day in court to test the veracity of the recanted statements and to prove that he did not shoot Stephen Thomas. If you agree that Corey Miller deserves his day in court, please repost this. While I strongly believe in Corey's innocence, my heart goes out to the victims, and I pray for their healing and the closure that they deserve. This is all courtesy of Kim Kardashian, okay? Corey Miller has posted, he posted, what did he post? I just had it. Do you have it now? Yeah, I got it now, man. Hold on. He posted this. He said, it's been a fight and long journey for justice. Thank you, Kim Kardashian, and everyone involved over the years, praying, advocating, and believing in my innocence. Beautiful stuff right there. You know what I'm saying? She's trying the best that she can, man. She's trying the best that she can. What do you want? Okay? What do you want from her? All right? She's doing her best. Oh my gosh, my people sent me another picture. But they sent me another picture. I'm gonna say, stop. You're like, what did they send you? Okay. What they sent me was a picture. Look at this picture that I'm showing you. So, can you post a picture? It's a picture of a bunch of people in a cotton field with a black man in a chair and Martin Luther King. Can you believe this? Wait, let me see. Can I post this picture? Yeah, I think I can. You see what I'm working with, man? You see how life is? I guess I'm gonna have to crop that. All right, look. Let's get to it. Let me do my shout outs real quick. Shout out to Aquaman that went to help. Shout out to all the people that helped that black man during that whole incident in Montgomery, Alabama. Okay, shout out to all the people that went and helped that man, because it wasn't right. And if there were any white people, which I don't recall seeing, but if there were any white people that helped, shout out to them too. That helped the man that was working. Okay, because he was the one that got jumped. It was not right. And everybody all the people that shout out to my neighbors. Shout out to my neighbors. Real talk, man. Come on, don't be jumping people, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got post-traumatic stress disorder at this point. We have all kinds of issues now. Once we feel like something racial is going on, it's about that time. Speaking of which, let me finish this off. Okay, what's my time looking like? Oh, we got a short story today. I gotta go get my dinner. Listen, when it comes down to race, Eminem is not about to take no mess from the likes of Melly Mel. Wait. Like, I'm just thinking about all the things that I've been saying, and now I'm just saying this. Let me just finish the story, please. Earlier in the year, Melly Mel made a strong statement concerning Eminem being named the 5th best rapper of all time by Billboard. Melly Mel stated, quote, "If Eminem was just another ninja like the rest of us, would he be top 5 on that list? When a ninja that can rhyme just as good as him is 35? If he was a black rapper, he wouldn't even make the list. Probably." Close quote. Eminem has finally issued a response to Melly Mel. On Eminem's, on Easy Mill's track, Realist, right? Eminem is featured. Eminem makes a statement that goes along the lines of this, and I'm not going to be able to rap it, but I can tell it to you. He says, "Shout out to the Furious 5 and Grandmaster Flash, but boy, there's someone who really is furious. Stay out his path. His wrath avoid. I'll be the last to toy with a juice head whose brain is half destroyed. Like a meteor hit it, now with Melly Mel, he lost his eye to roids." Close quote. I feel like Mel is gonna issue a response, but the video is gonna start with him like putting the 450-pound weights back on the hook before he issues his response. You see what I'm saying? I feel like that's what I'm about to see. And finally, listen. Ice Cube linked up with Tucker Carlson. I'm sure you've been hearing about that, okay? To discuss being banned from major platforms like The View and Oprah. Take a listen to what Ice Cube had to say. Take a listen real quick.
Form again.
What platforms have banned you?
I've been I tried to go on The View. They didn't have me on The View.
Why?
Well, a few of the guests just really didn't like where I was coming from. So, or a few of the hosts, I mean. So that's what I was told by the producers. I don't know if the producers was just copping out and using some of the hosts to not have me come on and explain myself, but
You'd be a good booking for them.
I've been on there before.
Yeah.
It's just when I've became an independent thinker, when I've, I'm not, I don't follow their brand of politics, I guess.
But if you can't think for yourself, then you're not really free, are you?
No, you're not. You're not. But I've been excluded. I've been excluded on Oprah.
On Oprah?
On Oprah, yeah. I've been excluded. Yeah, man.
I would think you'd be the person Oprah would want to promote. I mean, you grew up in South Central. You were successful at a young age. You have dignity. You say what you think. Like, I thought that was the goal.
Me too. I don't know what it is, but, several of my, I had a movie called Barbershop,
Yeah, I remember.
That I wasn't invited to participate with the cast. I produced a show called Black White, and it was a very controversial show. And once again, they had the whole cast on, but I wasn't invited. And so I don't know. I don't know what that's
on Oprah's show.
Yeah, so I don't know what that's.
But Oprah's obviously a saintly, godlike figure who's revered by all decent people. Why would she exclude you?
I really don't know. That's something that I would love to find out. But I can't tell you, if there's a single thing that I've done or said to her.
Have you noticed that it is more controversial to criticize Oprah than to burn the American flag?
Really?
Seems that way. I've never heard anybody criticize Oprah. Do you think it's political or do you think it's deeper than that? You're not like a right winger.
No.
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 You don't even seem that political.
No, I'm not really. I'm pretty much, you know, just want to do right by the people, you know. So if that comes,
Look. Want to do right by the people. I felt that. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. Speech is definitely free. You know what I'm saying? But you may have to pay for the things you say. We all know this, man. But and you might pay by being ostracized by the ones that run the platforms. You see what I'm saying? And when it comes to politics, it seems to me that if you line up on one side or the other side, you're more or less a pawn in a political chess game, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we see the fruit that has come out of each of these political trees. You know what I'm saying? And it is most definitely a bitter and poisonous fruit. Rest assured, if you're strongly on one side or the other, you need to get it together and not drink in everything that these political pawns are telling you. You see what I'm saying? Because, I mean, we all know that they all have their own purpose. A lot of them are just trying to, you know what I'm saying? Yo, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to like. Be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news.